Hey there, Vinicius Brazil with another 360 tour of our latest listing, 3311 Tracy Drive in the beautiful Cascade Park neighborhood of Santa Clara. Now, if you're not familiar with Cascade Park, it's a small neighborhood located near the intersection of Lawrence Expressway, Prairie Ridge Avenue. Now, vast majority of the homes located in this neighborhood pertain to the Cupertino School District. There's just a small sliver that still belong to Santa Clara Unified. But that's one of the major driving forces or motivations are the Cupertino schools in this neighborhood. Typically, most of the homes in this neighborhood are 3-bedroom, 2-bath homes, anywhere from, I would say, 1,200, 1,100 square feet to 1,400 square feet. And of course, a lot of them have been expanded, and that's the case here in our latest listing at 3311 Tracy Drive. We've got a 5-bedroom, 3-bath home, 2 levels. It's got a wonderful floor plan, and I'm going to take you inside and we're going to take a look. So let's go ahead. So if you're not familiar with 360 tours, they're pretty neat. You actually can navigate your point of view by using your fingers if you're on your phone, or your mouse if you're on a desktop computer. So this 360 camera, I'm going to just walk around, and I'll stay in certain spots, and you can kind of navigate. I'll be sure to walk slowly and pause in some areas for you to get a good look. And we'll take a look as well as some places that you typically don't see in regular virtual tours. All right, so immediately as you enter the home, you're going to be in the formal living room, and this is the original living room of the house, and you can see how we have it staged. So below me are laminate flooring. You'll see there's some LED recessed lighting. You've got some nice crown molding here on the top of the ceiling trim. And these beautiful dual pane windows here in the front and the side, pretty much making this room fairly bright. Right now, of course, we have the lights on. This house, the way it's oriented, the front door actually is pointing in the north direction, but the house faces approximately east. And then, of course, in front of me, I'm facing over here, and that's the south direction. And then onto my right, that's going to be west. So afternoon sun in the backyard, morning sun in the front yard. So a pretty nice little orientation, leading to a pretty nicely well-lit house. So as we come into the living room, I'm going to go ahead and go on this corner so you can kind of take a look at some of the layout here of this room. Once you get out of the living room here, you're into the dining, eating combination kitchen. I'm gonna go ahead and walk in there as well real quick, and you'll see it's a U-shaped kitchen, and you've got 30-inch cooktop. I believe that's a 27-inch oven, wall oven. A refrigerator over here to my left, and you've got some raised panel cabinets with granite tile countertops, dishwasher over there to the right of the sink, and again, laminate flooring. Another nice feature is this little kind of closet here. It's like a little pantry right next to your kitchen for some additional storage. You've got a space here for an eat-in kitchen. And as you can see, in front of me is where you have a larger space for formal dining, or in this case, informal dining. And we'll take a look at that space just there in a little bit. Let's go ahead on this side of the house where the original bedrooms are situated. So as I mentioned before, this is was originally a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house that's been expanded. And this is the wing where all the bedrooms were. And this is the hall bath. So the hall bath, as you can see, pretty spacious. Nice counter, or I should say nice vanity here. I think that's about a 48-inch vanity. Here's the tub enclosure and tile enclosure. You can kind of see, I believe it's the original tub enclosure that's been reglazed or resurfaced. Flooring here is a type of laminate, vinyl type of tile that's put down. You've got nice baseboards, nice paint, sun tunnel up above, brightening this space. Now I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the light to give you an idea of how well that sun tunnel does. So you really don't need any light here in the afternoon while the sun is illuminating the room. Another nice feature are these raised panel doors that you'll see throughout the house. You've got some additional storage here. You've got a nice closet here for extra sundries, towels, linens. And then another closet here, your coat closet. They're storing their vacuum here, but Again, more additional space for storage. Down below, you'll see the intake for the furnace. And it does have a central heating system and also cooling. And then we're right into our first bedroom. And you can kind of take a look here. It's got a sliding door closet. I should say a mirrored sliding door closet. You can kind of get an idea of the dimensions of this room. And if you do need the specific dimensions of this room, you can go to our website, 3311tracy.com, and get the 2D floor plan as well as the 3D Matterport if you want to navigate on your own. And then, this is of course on the side of the house, and this window is facing south, just to get you oriented correctly. All right, so let's take a look over here down the hall. Again, to my left is the second guest bedroom, or original guest bedroom. And here we've got another mirrored closet door. I'm going to go ahead and stand here and get an idea of the layout of this room. The window in this case faces the backyard. That's west, if you want to know. So in the afternoon, you're going to probably see some sunlight coming into this room, maybe around 3-4 o'clock. And right across the way is the master bedroom, and it's actually quite spacious. You've got 2 corner windows there, looking over your backyard. You've got the sliding door closets. They've also got an additional organizer there for closet space. There's of course the ensuite bath, but this is a pretty impressive bedroom in terms of size for Santa Clara. For a lot of these 50-year-old homes, or I should say homes built in the late 50s, this is a king-size bed, and you can see you've got, well, they're kind of small nightstands here, but you can certainly accommodate larger nightstands if you wanted to, and a lot of space. You got space here for some additional, desk, or maybe an additional storage, furniture, and of course here's your ensuite bathroom. So again, another good-sized vanity. I think this is again maybe 48-inch vanity, possibly. I think 30, yeah. 48-inch vanity with a lot of storage. You've got 2 sides of drawers here. And in front of me is your master bathroom shower stall. So this is pretty typical, right? Not the biggest shower stall, but I would say this is close to 36. Typically we see a lot of 32s in Santa Clara, but this might be closer to 34, 36. It's got a cultured marble surround. They've got a nice little niche there for shower and soap. And you can get an idea of how clean it is and well put together. This was remodeled a few years ago and in good shape. And of course, we've got all the inspections on the house, and you can access those as well. So this is the bedrooms and hallway, and I'm going to go ahead and walk through the kitchen, and we're going to take a look at the family room. All right, so one step down into the family room. Now, this is where the original home starts to change from the expanded home. And if you'll notice here to my left, there's a little bit of a remnant of the old wall. So the family room for this home ended here. And there used to be a sliding glass door leading to the backyard. And what happened is the previous owner had expanded this, put this wonderful spacious staircase over there in the corner leading up to the addition upstairs. And what they did is they made this the eating area, the formal eating area, and they've got a nice little seating area, kind of like a family room den in this space of the house. And then of course you've got the garage over there, and we'll take a look at that in a little bit. So why don't I go ahead first off and show you the storage underneath the stairs. And again, another nice pantry or area to store, some of your additional food items, or maybe games and toys and things that you want to access and maybe keep away or outside of this room. And you can kind of take a look over here at this angle and take a look at the space. Maybe if you want a larger table, perhaps. And of course, sliding glass door leading to their backyard, which we'll take a look at in a little bit. So first off, I want to make sure you can get a good look at the space here. Again, some nice recessed LED lighting in all these rooms, keeping it nice and bright. And here is the staircase. Now, one of the things that I really think they did a great job on when they did expand this home is the staircase. It's nice and wide, and spacious, and so is this hallway. They added these skylights as well, and brightening up this hallway up. And upstairs, the configuration is 2 bedroom and 1 bath, and downstairs is the original 3 bedroom, 2 bath, right? So you've got 2 very large bedrooms up here. And you can see this is the one on the back end of the house, which kind of faces, that window in front of me faces west. This window over here to my left is looking at the south direction. But you can see this is a king size bed. I believe it's a California king size bed. And you've got a lot of space. You've got a chair there in the corner, good size sliding door closet over there, and a lot of potential for this room to do, maybe 2 twin beds, maybe just 1 bed in a small little office area, but a lot of possibilities here. And then over here, we're going to go into the hall bathroom from this upstairs space. But before I do that, I want to show you these closets. So I went ahead and framed some additional closets here for more storage. And you see that right there. And then here is the upstairs hall bath. So like really spacious vanity, dual vanity, nice big whirlpool tub, as you can see. Then you can see all the tile, valve, and then of course the toilet is just hidden back over here. So again, 2 people residing up here, nice comfortable bath for them, big vanity, and more laminate flooring, same laminate flooring that we saw downstairs. All the bedrooms are carpeted. I'm not sure if you picked that up in the other rooms. And again, so this is the room in the front of the house. So that window in front of me is facing the front of the house, facing the east direction. This window to my right is facing the south direction. And you can see we're getting some light still from the east here. And this is an even larger room than the room that we just came out of. We've got it staged with 2 twin beds here, a little desk in this nook. We've got a large closet on this wall right here. But then we have an additional closet over there by that bed as well. So this is an ideal room if you want to set up 2 bedrooms or 2 beds in 1 room for 2 children, for instance. Lots of space here, even additional space for a desk area, and of course a lot of space in between here for playing or whatever needs to be done. All right. Okay, so I'm going to take you now. We'll take a look into the garage and then head out back. I'm going down the stairs, and I do love these 2 corner windows here, really brighten up that stairwell. And let's take a look at the garage. Now the garage, this is an occupied home, so a lot of the... All right, I'm inside the garage, and as you can see, a lot of personal storage. As I mentioned before, the owners are still occupying the home. But let's take a look. There's a lot going on here. We've got laundry over here. We've got an entirely finished garage, which is very nice. We've got a water softener system. The furnace here is located here in the corner, as you can see. And you'll notice there's been some cuts over here in the concrete, and that usually indicates that the sewer line has been changed. And that's usually a good thing. As you know, these 50-year-old houses, the sewer lines are getting older. And it's nice when someone goes through that effort to replace the sewer line. You've got your sprinkler timer here, as well as that black box in front of me. That's the timer and also the transformer for your outside lighting system. So out in the front, you may or may not have noticed, there's a nice little lighting system that'll light up at night, light up your garden. It really looks nice and beautiful. You've got your roll-up, fully insulated garage door over here with the automatic opener. You've got drop-down lighting as well. That's nicely positioned, brightening everything up, which is great. If you ever do anything in the garage, if you maybe set it up as a gym, if you like to do workout here, it's going to be nice and bright, as well as, finished as well. You've got these built-in storage shelving right here that they're using. That's coming in really handy for them as they prepare for their move. Overall, pretty good slab that's in great shape. Some minor cracking, but nothing major. And of course, your door that leads to your side. This side of the house is facing north. And that's pretty much it for the garage. One of the interesting things that you don't typically see in many garages, you do have a register here for heating and cooling in case that you're out here doing something and you want to maintain the temperature here, either hot or cold. Right now it's shut to the off position, but you can turn it on. And of course you've got some cabinetry as well as a sink for your laundry. All right, let's take a look outside now. Okay, we're going to take a look outside, and I'm going to go ahead and go through our sliding glass door here. And you can see it's got this spacious patio with these wonderful flagstone tiles that kind of wrap around there to the corner with a nice raised planter bed. And I'll just take you over here to the side of the house. So the tile does end right here. And you can see this is where the fireplace is. And that is your side yard and gate down over there. And down below this is not grass. This is some type of ground cover, which is drought resistant and very durable. So it's nice. You don't have to water it too much, and it stays like this pretty much the entire year. You only got to cut it a couple times. So it's very easy to maintain. Not much work required in maintaining this yard. And right over here, you can see the electrical panel. Now this house does also have solar. I believe it's SunPower is the system, and they have the inverters. You'll notice there's no inverter here because all the panels, they have micro inverters on the panels. So that really saves you some space over here and more efficiency. Got a wonderful citrus tree over here. In fact, there's a number of fruit trees back here. You've got persimmon over here. I believe there's also plums right over here. I believe it's Santa Rosa plums. And you've got, let's see, even more over here. And some of these are just starting to fruit. I believe this is apple. And right over here, this fruit is escaping me, but I'm sure I'll think of it in a second. Here you've got your AC system. You've got your Navian tankless water system over here on this side of the house. And you've got a nice little plastic Rubbermaid storage shed over here. And over here, of course, you've got some raised planter beds with all the irrigation already in here in case you want to grow tomatoes and herbs. I think they've got some fava beans just sprouting up here, ready to get to grow and eventually get harvested. As you can see, they've got these poles over here because these apples start to produce, they start to weigh down the tree, and that helps protect the branches from breaking. And as you can see, it's a fruit lover's backyard with a lot of possibilities for harvest, and from what I understand, very good fruit. So if you've got any questions about this property, you'd like to access the disclosures, want to take a look at the virtual tour, the 3D Matterport tour, or additional photos, please visit the property website at 3311tracy.com. If you want to get a hold of me or you've got any questions about this home or any other Santa Clara home, feel free to contact me directly at info@thebrazilgroup.com or at 408-582-3272. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.